Hi, this is Health Talks with Don and Tracy, and we're here today to visit with you again a little bit more on some health topics, and today it's going to be gut health. You know, you wonder why gut health is important? Let me tell you, almost everything negative that goes wrong with your body starts in the gut. Now, with that thought in mind, Tracy has some great thoughts on that and some research information that I'll let her share with you so we can find out a little bit more about the importance of your gut health. Tracy?
Don, you are right. Everything starts in the gut. And the gut and the microbiome specifically is another area where a lot of research is being done right now. And what the microbiome is and what your gut is really trillions of bacteria, good and bad. You know, and it can weigh up to 5 pounds. We have more bacteria than we have cells in our body. And ideally, we want the good bacteria to outweigh the bad, you know, and that's when we get into trouble, when we're out of balance. But literally, you know, when I say everything starts in the gut, it's true. This is where 70% of our immune system lives. This is where serotonin is produced. 95% of the serotonin in our body is produced in the gut. So what happens if our gut health is off, we're not producing serotonin, which is a feel-good hormone. So very often we can go to the doctor and present with symptoms of depression, and people are being put on antidepressants when it could be as simple as getting your gut back in balance.
Isn't that something?
Yeah. And, you know, if your gut, again, is out of balance, it has this ripple effect in your body. It messes with hormones. It messes with blood sugar. Cortisol is a hormone, okay? And it's a stress hormone. If your gut's out of balance and you're under stress, even if you're eating under stress, your cortisol levels are going up. So what's that doing? It's producing, your blood sugar levels are going up. Your triglycerides are going up. Your pancreas is pumping out more insulin. You've got all these, you know, all this ripple effect in your body. Your adrenals are completely stressed. So, you know, unfortunately, the standard American diet is literally killing our guts, and it's killing us. It is the root cause of 95% of chronic disease is in the gut. And it's, you know, because of inflammation, chronic inflammation.
Chronic inflammation. And that affects a lot of different things in your body, doesn't it?
It does, and it's your body's natural immune response to either a foreign substance coming into your gut, or an injury or some sort of trauma. But it's when you can't recover from that inflammation, and it's chronic. And yeah, that will eventually manifest into autoimmune diseases, rheumatoid arthritis, chronic fatigue syndrome, fibromyalgia, all kinds of things.
Now, are there different types of tests and things that people can do to find this out, or is this a series of questions? How would that work?
I think there's a lot of ways you can approach it. Yes, I think everybody should get a full panel of labs done. You should be tested for food sensitivities. You can do elimination diets to see what foods might be irritating you. First thing everybody needs to do is stop eating processed food and get off the sugar. Those two things literally kill your gut. All that sugar feeds the bad bacteria.
Aha. See?
Yeah, and let me tell you something else about sugar. Sugar feeds cancer cells.
Okay, there's two.
Yeah, and you know, it's also going to raise your blood sugar, you know, and then you got the pancreas thing working. You're pumping out more insulin to try to deal with all this blood sugar.
Well, that probably has a lot to do with the high rate of diabetes today, especially in youth.
Yes.
Because of all the sugars that they're getting it from everything. It's amazing how, if you learn how to read a label, we should do a show on reading labels.
We will.
But when you learn to read a label and you start finding out what doesn't have much sugar, then you look down and you see sucrose, fructose, and on and on and on with these different toses. All of a sudden you realize, oh, okay, it does have sugar in it.
Yeah.
So that's important, and the fact that sugar feeds so many negative things that can happen.
It does. You really want to keep your eye on the fructose especially.
It's, it's just one of those important things to know.
Yeah.
That gut health affects everything in your body.
It does.
Well, this is good. This has been interesting. I've enjoyed this. Gosh, we're getting ready to close down another show, and this is pretty neat. I'm Don Varney, of course, and this is Tracy Carlson with Health Talks. We'll let Tracy give you some contact information on her, and then I'll give you mine.
I can be reached at 210-818-3278 or at alivehealthtx@gmail.com.
And you can reach me at 210-241-3282 or enzymesorders@gmail.com. And we'd love to be able to answer your questions, or if you have suggestions, we'd love to hear them. Thanks so much, and this has been Health Talks with Don and Tracy.